Welcome, friends. I'm your host, Julie Hopkins, and this is Cozy Horror, where the chills are gentle, the shadows are long, and every story comes served with a warm drink and a cold shiver. Tonight's tale is for the runners and the wanderers, and the ones who chase dreams long after the finish line. In this episode, we join Cassie, a determined runner haunted by the dream she shared with her grandfather to qualify for the Boston Marathon. But some trails are marked by more than just mile signs. And in the quiet pine forests of Arizona, some finish lines come with a price. Lace up your shoes, trust your pace, and remember to always stay on the path. You're about to take a run on a haunted trail and get your personal best.
I used to run for the joy of it. The rhythm, the air, the sound of my shoes on dirt. It used to feel like freedom. Then things changed. I changed. But no matter my reasons, I always showed up at the Thursday night run club. Same trail, same pace, same people. It kept me moving. And when I was moving, I could outrun the darkness.
All right, Phoenix Run Club. Nice and easy tempo. Stay loose and save your kick for the last half mile.
Easy for you to say.
Hey, how you holding up, Boston?
Fine-ish. Still recovering. And stop calling me Boston. I'm not going to Boston anytime soon.
You didn't qualify?
It was a total disaster.
What happened?
I don't know. I had everything dialed in and then, bam, mile 9 out of nowhere, side stitch. It was like someone jammed a knife under my ribs and twisted. Never went away.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was all going according to plan, but my body betrayed me. I barely finished. I really wanted to do this for my grandpa, you know?
Do you think maybe it wasn't just physical, but kind of a mental thing too?
What do you mean?
Like maybe you psyched yourself out? Think about it. You've run more marathons than anyone I know. But it's like the gun goes off and you get all in your head. And honestly, I don't think it's good for anyone to be in their heads. That's where the monsters lurk.
Are we still talking about running, or is this turning into one of your Bigfoot sermons?
Why not both? Also, Bigfoot lives in the Pacific Northwest. In Arizona, we have
I know, the chupacabra. You told me 1,000,000 times.
No, the chupacabra is more like a canine-type creature.
Excuse me, young lady. Do you have the time?
Oh, I don't know.
But you're wearing a watch.
It's broken.
What are you doing going around with a broken watch?
Well, it was my grandfather's running watch, so I wear it to feel close to him, I guess.
Oh, and you're trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon because of him? Sorry, I couldn't help overhearing.
Oh, yeah, well, it's something we always talked about doing. I never managed to qualify. It's too late for us to run together now, but I feel like running in the race would honor him. And I'd like to think he'd be proud of me, wherever he is. I'm Cassie. You've been here the last couple meetings, right?
You haven't met Bob yet? He's awesome. He knows everything about cryptids.
I know a thing or two.
Nice to meet you.
You know, there's a race coming up this weekend in my town. It's quiet, remote. It's a Boston qualifier. People always run their best times there.
I don't know about a race this weekend. What's it called? I can put it on the community board back at the shop.
It's called the Monster Marathon. It's up on the Mogollon Rim.
Wait, it's up on the rim? That's Mogollon monster territory. I didn't know you lived all the way up there.
Maybe that's why people run their best times. They're being chased.
Hey, don't talk smack about my boy. The Mogollon monster's not dangerous. He's just misunderstood. He's out there, you know, living his best forest life, minding his own cryptid business. We should do the race. What if we see him?
So what, you think he'll be out there cheering people on at the aid stations?
Maybe. What do you think, Bob? Any chance of seeing the big guy?
He only shows himself to those who are worthy.
Oh, a true believer. No wonder you two get along so well.
Have you actually seen him?
If I had, would I be talking to you? Or would I be a smear on a tree somewhere?
That's lovely. Thanks for that. So, this race, if it's a legit race and a BQ, I'm interested. Do I sign up online?
Nah, we don't have a website. It's just a local event at a small town. Here's the flyer.
Thanks. Theo, you in?
For sure. I wouldn't want to miss your epic comeback. And hey, maybe mine too. Give me 2 seconds. I'm grabbing the last of my gear.
Are you locking up the shop for the weekend or straight up moving out?
I mean, I figured we could hang out after the race and do some sightseeing.
You mean monster hunting?
I mean monster hunting.
Seriously, Theo, that thing is enormous. I don't even know if it's going to fit in the trunk.
I just brought the basics. Trail cams, thermal goggles, casting plaster for footprints.
Oh my gosh.
And a small offering of yogurt-covered pretzels. They have a sweet tooth,
You're ridiculous.
Ridiculously prepared.
We should be there in about 30 minutes. Hey, what kind of boo packets did you bring? Because those vanilla ones...
Tasted like drywall. I know. I got raspberry.
Perfect.
I also got you a little something.
Like a present?
It's just something to bring you good luck on race day.
Is this...
It's a new running watch from the shop. It's lightweight, it's got better GPS, and it has some serious battery life.
Thanks.
I just thought maybe it was time to let go of the old one.
That's really nice, but I'm gonna stick with my grandpa's.
Yeah, I know. It's just sometimes I think the watch gets in your head. Like, you're so worried about making your grandpa proud, you forget why you run in the first place.
There's nothing wrong with wanting to qualify for the Boston Marathon.
No, of course not. I'm not saying that. But, do you actually want it? Cass, what if he didn't want to run the Boston Marathon with you because of the achievement? What if he just wanted to run it with you for fun?
So, about this race, I looked it up last night.
You found it online? That's shocking.
Kind of. There wasn't much, but I did find a news article. Apparently last year, a woman died on the course.
What?
They say she got mauled. Probably an animal.
Probably a bear? Could have been a mountain lion.
Or the Mogollon monster.
It wasn't the monster.
You sound very sure.
Because he's not violent. He's just, out there. He avoids people. He doesn't pick fights.
I don't know. Bob, the expert, seemed to think the Mogollon monster was dangerous.
I think he was just trying to mess with you. Show off. Maybe we stick together during the run, just to be safe.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, as long as you can keep up.
Wow. Did you really just say that? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm the pace captain of the Phoenix Run Club.
Glasses all the way to mile 20. My grandpa always used to say, a good runner prepares, a great runner adapts. But I don't think my grandpa could have imagined the horrors waiting for me on that race course. I know he said this was a low-key race, but why is everyone looking at us? Are we the only two people from out of town doing this race?
I'm sure there's other runners who are skipping the potluck and just coming for the race tomorrow morning.
Why do I feel like we stumbled into a cult?
A cult with excellent baking skills. Have you tried the potato salad? Oh, it's so good.
Oh, look, they have Kool-Aid. Theo, don't drink that.
It's not Kool-Aid. It's some kind of off-brand electrolyte drink.
You're way too trusting. Aren't you all into conspiracies?
Wait, no, it's totally Kool-Aid. So nostalgic.
Ugh.
Evening, runners. You made it just in time. We just put out the good stuff.
Hey, Bob, didn't expect to see you running this whole shebang.
Well, someone's got to keep the traditions alive. Small town charm, right?
It's all very charming.
Race packets are over yonder by the deviled eggs. You want to grab yours before the ravioli runs out.
Here, this one's yours.
Okay, this is not your standard issue.
Who made granola bars?
Cinnamon, cloves, something unidentifiable.
Mason jar of protein powder, I think. Handwritten label. Oh, look at this. 10% off custom pine box casket with race bib. Wilcox & Sons Funeral Home, proud race sponsor.
Small town marketing is bold.
Ah, hey, look at this. My bib number is 66.
Mine's 6.
Together we become 666. That's not a weird omen or anything.
Oh, it's just a number. You'll have your best race ever. I just got a feeling about it.
Was he standing there the whole time?
So what is it about the course? Why do people always PR?
We've all got a shadow that runs behind us. Here, it runs with us, helps us along. Just don't let it get ahead.
What happens if it gets ahead?
Then you get left behind. Because it's never coming back for you. Now, don't leave without trying the tomato meat sauce and ravioli. Family recipe goes back for generations.
Sounds hearty.
Do I want to know what kind of meat?
Eat up, runners. Big day tomorrow.
Theo, how well do you actually know Bob?
I don't know, just from the Run Club. I think I'm actually good on the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, good call. The air smelled like frost and pine needles as we all gathered near the starting line. I could almost hear my grandpa's voice in my head.
Don't stop until you reach the finish line, because it's always farther than you think.
But my finish line, as I was about to find out, was going to be much, much closer.
Good morning, runners.
Hey, I found an energy gel that expired in 2019. Want to live dangerously?
That's gonna be a pass. I'm saving room for the mystery meat ravioli later.
Fair.
Welcome to the 13th annual Monster Marathon.
For you, Grandpa. I won't stop.
You got this, Cass. Run your race.
Course is clearly marked. Please stay on the trail. And remember, some of you will set a personal best today, and some will set a final one.
What did he just say?
Best of luck.
Come on, Cassie, let's go. Okay, so fun fact, the Mogollon monster is anywhere from 7 to 10 feet tall, hairy, red eyes, smells like rotting skunk, and wet leaves.
So like you, during summer training runs.
The difference is I don't throw pine cones when startled. Ugh, I don't feel great.
Wait, what's going on? Too many expired gels?
I'm serious. Ugh, nausea, my stomach's twisting.
Here, let's walk for a minute. The mile 20 water station is right up there. You probably just need some electrolytes.
Maybe it's the altitude.
Here, drink this.
Okay.
Better?
Whew, okay. Nope, not good.
Theo, hey, are you okay?
Yeah. Just go, you're on pace.
I'm not leaving you here.
You're on pace, Cass, you can't stop now.
Every bone in my body said stay.
You have to. It's only 6 more miles. You're finally gonna qualify.
And I was on pace. I touched the watch on my wrist, my grandpa's watch, and I decided to keep going.
I'll catch up and wait at the aid station. Just go.
Okay, I'll see you at the finish. Something had shifted. The rhythm of the forest was off. The air tasted metallic. And it felt like the longest 6 miles of my life.
Don't stop until you reach the finish line, because it's always farther than you think.
I won't stop, Grandpa. I heard footsteps behind me and I felt relief. I hadn't seen another runner since I left Theo at the mile 20 aid station. That's not a runner. Is anyone out there? Hello? There was a tree down across the path. I didn't think much of it. I just veered left to go around. It's detour time. What the? I looked around for what could possibly making that beeping sound, and I was shocked to realize it was coming from my watch. My grandpa's watch. The one that hadn't worked in a long time. That's when I noticed I'd been saved by the bell, or rather, the beep. Because I'd been so busy avoiding the fallen tree, I hadn't noticed the giant hole in the middle of the forest. It was covered with sticks and leaves, but visible if you looked closely. Someone had dug it and painstakingly arranged sticks and leaves over it. Like a trap for a bear or something.
Let go of me.
Theo? Where are you? I followed the sound, his voice, and what I saw stopped me in my tracks. And all of a sudden, it didn't matter where the finish line was, because I didn't think either of us were going to make it there. I found Theo, tied to a tree, gagged, bruised, utterly terrified. Theo, what happened? Who did this?
Run, Cassie. Cassie, run. It's you they want. I'm just bait.
Shut up. We're getting out of here. Are you hurt? Can you walk?
Don't you touch him. You step away from that boy.
Okay. I'm putting my hands up.
You're not here to qualify. You're here to fulfill a promise.
What promise?
Blood for the forest. The Mogollon monster gives us life. And in return, we give him one of you every year. Hikers, drifters, runners. This year, it's you.
Me? There's nothing really that special about me.
Oh, I disagree. You're not like the others. You came here to prove something to someone who ain't even breathing anymore. That kind of devotion, ooh, it's sacred.
You can't be serious. The Mogollon monster doesn't exist. Like, he's not real.
He exists. He came to me in a dream when I was just a kid, and he told me if I brought a worthy sacrifice every year, he would reward me. And he's out there right now waiting, watching, salivating. Someday when we've made enough sacrifices, he'll reveal himself to us. He'll no longer hide in the shadows. He'll stand in glory.
You haven't even seen him in real life and you're out murdering people in his name?
Don't antagonize him, Theo.
Around here we call that faith. And I've gotten a heck of a lot closer to seeing him than you ever will. Now put your hands where I can see him and walk towards the sun.
What are you gonna do with Theo?
Collateral damage. Can't be helped. Did you throw a pine cone at my head?
No.
Don't mess with me, boy, or I'm gonna make your death nice and slow.
He's not doing it. He's tied up.
Cassie behind you.
Oh, it's him. It's him. He's come.
Bob, put the gun down.
Don't you see? He's here for you. He accepts you.
Cassie, help me with the ropes.
I got you. As I untied Theo's ropes, I got a glimpse of the creature. He was massive and covered with pine bark and shadows, like he grew out of the forest instead of walking through it.
What an absolute honor. I bow to you, your greatness.
We need to go right now.
No, wait. Don't run from him.
Was that him? Like the Bigfoot, the Mogollon monster.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
He didn't want us to die. I think he saved us.
Any idea where the road is?
Oh God, not really.
Turn right and in 0.5 miles you will arrive at your destination on the left.
My watch.
That thing's still giving you directions?
I don't, it just started working today.
Should we listen to the haunted watch?
I got a better idea?
There's the car.
What are you doing? Are you calling the Bigfoot Society?
No, I'm calling the cops. Are you okay?
Yeah. They'll arrest Bob if the Mogollon monster left him alive. And they'll find the traps and the rope by the tree. Maybe even bodies. But what they won't find is what saved us.
Do you believe that guy? He sacrificed people year after year in the Mogollon monster's name. How could anyone be so delusional?
You know, it's kind of like me thinking that doing the Boston Marathon would make my grandpa proud. Now I just think he wants me to live.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate the metaphor, but you're nothing like that deranged cult leader.
When I looked back down at my watch, it had stopped working again. It went back to being broken and silent. But it was there when I needed it. And that meant everything. The evening air smelled like Phoenix sunshine when I showed up at the Thursday night run club. And this time, I was not thinking about race bibs or goal times. It was all about my breath, the rhythm, and the open trail. It felt like waking up after a long dream.
All right, crew, out and back, easy pace. Anyone who sprints will be forced to watch my newest video on the Mogollon monster.
No promises.
Look who's back.
Couldn't let you have all the fun, could I? I wear the watch that Theo gave me now. It's got all the bells and whistles, and I love it. But I swapped in my grandpa's old strap. The leather was worn thin from years of running, and I took him along with me.
Still trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon?
Not today.
I'm happy to hear that. So I found this 10K in Oregon. It's called the Bigfoot Barefoot Race. And I think it would be really fun to do. If you're down.
It's not about tracking every mile anymore. It's about feeling every step. Because you never know where the trail is going to take you. And that's where the joy is.
And so, Cassie learned what many of us do when we chase our monsters. That the people who love us don't want perfection from us. They just want us to keep going. Not for glory, but for joy. Personal Best was written and produced by your host, Julie Hopkins. Thanks for joining me on this trail through the weird and the wild. If you enjoyed tonight's story, please follow Cozy Horror, leave a review wherever you get your podcasts, and share the chills with a friend who loves a little cryptid with their cocoa. And if you'd like a bonus audio drama, head to januarydaphne.com for a free spooky short. Until next time, this has been another episode of Cozy Horror, where the darkness has never been so inviting.